Hello, beautiful friends. So, welcome to this reading. Today's question is what are the next big changes coming for you? And we have three piles you can choose from. First, I want to tell you just to wait a moment because I will actually enter these cards for you to help you choose even more. So we have I will help you even more to choose today. We have three cards, but also some objects I have picked for you. And I want to unturn this card just to see how and if the objects actually relate to your cards and give a little bit of a hint for your reading, for your pile, to help you choose today. So we will delve into whatever is coming through, in your reading. So I leave it open. So I want to embrace any possible field of department of life, like love, career, professional life, or personal growth. Also know that I offer a similar reading on my website, estetitarot.com, so you may want to check it out. It's called New Doors Opening for You, Relationships, Money, Finances, Career, Personal Growth. And if you don't know what estetitarot.com is, this is my personal website. It feels like home for me, but I also wanted to feel like home for you and for my clients and subscribers. There is also a blog, and then I offer personal readings at estetitarot.com every day, guys. So I'm available for same-hour readings, very quick but in-depth readings. I'm available every afternoon for you guys, and also same day and more extended readings with unlimited card pool. We are a community. Esteti Tarot is a community of more than 500 clients and subscribers. We are still small, but we are growing, and I'm so grateful for every client and every person joining this community. So by subscribing, also using the form at the bottom of the page, you will be also notified when I release new articles, when there are special offers for subscribers. I also send a free horoscope at the beginning of the month to all my subscribers. An horoscope or a taroscope, and so there are many benefits. Let's say if you're interested in this kind of stuff, and feel free just to check it out. There are also more than 200 reviews from my clients. Most of them from the beginning of this year, because I've been more active with my work from January, but I've been reading cards for years now. So feel at home at Esteti Tarot, guys. I'm really grateful for you being here. So to help you choose today, the next big change is coming into your life. We have pile 1 with this nice little book. I actually bought it in a medieval fair. And for pile 1, your card is Purification. And we have pile 2 with a Carpe Diem magnet. I felt like it was appropriate, since the topic is changes. And we have the card Change. Oh my God. So the book, because it relates, to many chapters in our life, and so I felt like it could be appropriate. Carpe diem, for obvious reason, we have to grab chances and make the most of every moment when we can. And for pile 3, we have the moon stamp. The moon also relates to changes and cycles, so I felt like it was appropriate for this reading. And we have the card Opportunity with another moon. So you have 2 moons, pile 3. Okay, so all these cards represent changes in some way. Feel free to choose based on the card or the object, and I will see you straight into your reading. Also, don't forget, if you're watching this and you're going to choose your pile, guys, to hit the like button, the subscribe button, or to comment also. especially after watching your reading. Your support means a lot, and I will be very grateful if you could just hit those buttons, because you are supporting my channel and you are encouraging me to do more of these free readings for you guys, free collective readings. I also want to, just a disclaimer, okay, so just take what resonates in this reading. If you feel like a pile doesn't resonate, maybe it can be the case to choose another one, or maybe to just pick another reading in the future, okay guys? So thank you so much for your support. I will see you straight into your pile. Hello pile 1, if you are here, you have chosen your card or the book, this little cute book, to know what's the next big change coming for you. And I also showed your card, which is purification. So this card is going to be part of your reading today. If you don't know me, I am S, and I'm here to provide you with insightful tarot and oracle readings to guide you on your life journey. Today we are diving into this very exciting topic, what's the next big change coming for you. We have also some oracle cards already pre-shuffled for you, and we will shuffle more also to see what the universe has in store for you. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on my channel. So now let's get started. This is your first card, as I was saying, purification. And you know, we have a little book, so you chose a little book here, so I feel like maybe a new chapter is in store for you, pile 1, right from the beginning. And with this purification, I can already tell that maybe you are leaving something behind to make room for something new here, because purification, I feel like it's a process for you. The next big change for you may have to do with like cleansing maybe a little bit your energy, or maybe some things that you have in your life. And I can see with the openness card here as well that this process will lead you to will open for you new opportunities, as I was saying, maybe a new chapter like in a book, you know. This is your little book of your life, you know. So I feel like after this process there is some opportunity opening for you, some new door opening for you. Right from the beginning is what I'm getting here. I also see how all the stars are interconnected here in the sky in this card. And so it can be that maybe you don't see it now, but maybe every little dot will be connected, or you will connect the dots maybe as you move forward. I feel like this is a reminder from the universe that maybe sometimes we can get stuck in our ways, but the universe here is reminding you that maybe growth, not maybe, but growth often comes from stepping outside of your comfort zone. Be open to new ideas, opportunities, or even new people. So this openness will pave the way, I feel, for the next big change in your life. While purification has to do, here I see the universe urging you to release maybe some negative energies, habits, or even relationships that no longer serve you. So I feel like you may purify your mind, your body, and your soul. So I see like a fresh start for you here, like clearing away the old to make room for the new, positive energy to flow into your life. So openness also refers to the necessity, I feel, to embrace this change with an open heart and be grateful. And see how also we have a full moon, like maybe setting new, a lot of circles here, like setting new intentions. It's time maybe to come full circle, and open to something new. I feel like pile one, the next big change coming for you, you will feel very grateful for something that will happen for you. But I feel like this being grateful is also an attitude, So as you go through this period of transformation ahead, you remember to appreciate what you already have, because gratitude in your life will attract more blessings. So take each day to acknowledge the good in your life, and also gratitude will amplify, feel the positive changes coming your way. Then we have language of love. Okay, pile one. So if you're not already with somebody here, you see there are two faces, or almost two mouths. You see two mouths, and the noses here, like touching or kissing. And so I feel like if there is not already somebody in your life, there will be soon. So maybe there is someone who will play a significant role in your upcoming changes, by the one. So this could be in the form of romantic love, even self-love, because I feel like this speaks a lot, especially with purification, about self-love, or even love from friends and family. But for many of you, I feel like this can be romantic. So you may also want to pay attention to how you express love and how it is expressed to you during this time. And we have communication. So yes, definitely how you express love during this time will be significant, And I want to put this little book here so I can make room for the cards. Especially the card communication, communicating through love. In order to bring more joy and positivity into your life. So you want to be mindful of how you communicate, but also communication, I feel, maybe what the next big change is coming for you, pile one. I feel like there will be something very important maybe you will need to express. So with, very clearly and honestly, maybe it's a difficult conversation you need to have with someone. It can be maybe a friend or a loved one, or just simply sharing your thoughts and feelings. So good communication will be key in navigating the changes ahead. And we have wrong, yes. So you see black and white. Here we have two people, or maybe many people for some of you, who are not seeing things in the same way. This happens all the time in our personal relationships or with friends as well. So this is perfectly normal. I feel like with communication here and language of love, this is, all connected. And so I feel like there is a message here to bring maybe more love into how we communicate. We don't need to be right all the time. So maybe the next big change coming for you, pile one. I feel like the cards are telling you maybe there's a situation here or something that hasn't gone as planned, or maybe something that has already gone wrong, let's say. But mistakes are part of the journey. So the cards are telling you don't dwell on what went wrong. Instead, use it as a learning experience to move forward with greater understanding here with the communication card. And especially if you need to talk to someone, there's no really need to be right, all the time. Like with the language of love in particular, re-examine your point of view and also be open to the perspectives of the other person. And openness also refers to, now I see it, to also your own mental openness, just being open also to the perspective of the other person, and being open and humble. We can always learn something new from others. We don't need to be right all the time. And so the next big change for you, I feel like it has to do with
I was saying in the beginning also, I was talking about stepping outside of your comfort zone. So maybe purification in here can refer to letting go of your opinion, your comfort zone, maybe the things that you are used to think. And this is the big change coming for you, that whatever was fixed maybe in your own assessment or thoughts, I think you will understand that actually maybe openness will help you learn something new, maybe about yourself or the other person. And once you do that, and once you open yourself to the perspective of the other person and learn something new, you will foster a more deeper and real connection here with someone, and more harmonious relationships in general. And it won't really matter who is right and who is wrong in the situation. I feel like you will open more and more, or you just will foster openness within a relationship here. And so whatever maybe went wrong, you will have an opportunity here to heal this connection, or to just mend maybe relationships with your friends or family or whatever. So I feel like communication will play a huge role in this process, pile 1. I want also now to use some other oracles to see what is coming next for you. What's the next big change coming for you? Okay, so let's see. Yes. So let's shuffle the oracles. Okay, and we have friendship, pile 1. So definitely I feel like this may have to do with friendship. And you see also how there's a big face here, almost like meditating. I feel like there will be a lot you will be assessing in your mind, and maybe this is a shift, and see how the light, how it radiates here from the sunflower and also from this face. I feel like, and also here, like the heart of this woman almost seems like lighting up, I feel with the card friendship, pile 1, that your social circle will play a huge role in your next big change. And also that actually with the card of friendships here, it will be, the next big change coming for you has to do with nurturing your friendship, and maybe also for you to seek support from a community, or maybe also new friendship may blossom, pile 1, during the next period. Or just new collaborations, or like I see you gathering with like-minded individuals, This is giving me like positive reinforcement vibes. And also I feel like, as I was saying before, there will be an opportunity for you to deepen your connection and maybe finding new strength in unity with someone. I see you participating also in community activities a lot, social interactions, and I feel like these connections in the upcoming period for you, pile 1, will be a source of joy and inspiration in your life. And look, we have happiness, pile 1. You will find new happiness, maybe transforming something like with the butterflies, transforming maybe your thoughts, or just shifting maybe your perspective, as we were saying before. And look, you will be really happy, pile 1. The bird here also signifies liberation and freedom and openness. You will be open, I feel like, here to forming maybe new bonds, and there is really a sense of incredible growth. So after this process that I see here for you, that may have to do, with embracing a new positive energy flow into your life. With the happiness card here, there is just just trust that happiness is your ultimate destination, pile 1. And so allow yourself just to be open and embrace what changes are coming, because I see it like being very positive for you. And we have also trust. So grateful and trust, how beautiful. Pile 1, just trust that what is ahead will be very positive for you. Trusting is just part of the process. So trusting yourself, trusting the universe, trust, in the path you are on. So have faith like that everything is unfolding as it should, Pile 1. And so this will allow you also to embrace the changes with more confidence, I feel, whatever comes your way. And we have new beginnings, like talking about transformation, Pile 1. Here there is a portal opening for you with the new beginnings. I feel like as you open yourself more to, whether it's new relationship or a new perspective, even a new job for some of you, there is a fresh start on the horizon for you. Normally, new beginnings also imply, the end of something. It may have to do with this purification process, like maybe letting something behind for you, Pile 1. But embrace these new beginnings with excitement and a sense of hope and trust, because this is your time to start anew and create, I feel, the life that you desire. So these new beginnings are positive for you, Pile 1. And we also have the card Financial Health. Okay, so now this reading is meant to provide some insights both into relationships and also career, or love and career, or personal relationship and professional life, as you want to put it. So with financial health here, I feel like, Pile 1, you are called to step maybe into a role maybe of responsibility, taking responsibility for your finances in the upcoming weeks, so I feel like you have to take care of some financial issues here, especially maybe if you feel like, for some of you, I feel like maybe you are not in, like maybe you are not trusting your current financial situation, like maybe you want to have more, maybe you are not, maybe you have some debts, maybe for some of you it can be, but this card is actually an encouragement, and it's telling you to start to take, action towards the financial stability you want to achieve, if it's the case, because with health here and the word health, I feel like there is some healing around finances that may occur in the next period for you. Pile 1, and we have answers. So trust, Pile 1, also that the answers are coming for you. We have a lot of birds in this card, and birds symbolize, divine messages and guidance. So you may receive some maybe answers regarding your finances or career, or you can just receive answers, I feel like, from deep within yourself. So maybe you are maybe, I feel like these can be answers coming from within, actually, Pile 1. You will find solutions. You may find ways to deal with your current situation and with the upcoming changes. Maybe you will, for some of you, I feel like maybe you will need answers around finances. For many of you, Pile 1, I feel like with answers here, it can have to do with the communication. So with this important conversation, I feel like you will have with someone, and so answers will be coming for you, Pile 1, on many fronts here. And this is what I see for you, okay? So now I want to actually grab another deck, another oracle deck, and we also pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming up for you, Pile 1. So let me just Want to make some room here, okay, for the other cards. I put these cards aside and just keep them here just in case I need to refer to them. And I want to pull some more oracles for you to see, Taiwan, what's the next big change coming for you, or the next big changes. I also want to tell you, Taiwan, if you're looking for a more personalized reading, I offer daily readings on my website, scttarot.com. We have a growing community of over 500 clients and subscribers, and I'd love for you to join us. So with more than 200 reviews currently, our community is still fairly new, but it's filled with positive energy and support. So check it out, please, and become a part of our thriving family. I would really be grateful if you checked it out, and I would really be grateful for you. Talking about gratitude, you know. I would really appreciate to have you in our community. So, guys, let's pull some other oracles for you. Okay, we have self-inquiry. We were talking about going within, reflection, purpose, individuation. And we have a tree here, and if I remember correctly, we also saw another tree in one of your previous cards. And it was one of the last ones, yes, like in financial health, you see. So we have two trees here. I feel like with these cards here, there is a lot of growth available to you, Pile 1. The upcoming change for you, I feel like you will do a lot of reflection about your path, you know. With the card self-inquiry, there is an invitation here from the cards to look within, because this period of change is an opportunity for you to engage in self-reflection and understand also your true desires and motivation, and also your next actions, you know. So I feel like by asking yourself some meaningful questions during this time, you'll gain answers, and you'll gain clarity and insight that will guide you through the upcoming period and the upcoming transformation. And you see, like, also this reminds me both of a brain and also a maze. So I feel like maybe you need some self-reflection really here to stop for a moment. You see how the eyes are closed here, and actually we have two figures, but I will arrive to that. So maybe you need to find a way out of a situation here, like this is a maze, but also looks like a brain to me. So maybe you need really to use your mind in order, you know, to... and also we have the element of air here, okay? So a lot of mental activity here, using your intellect and your logic to find solutions to maybe financial issues here, and how to grow. And you see, like, there is a little bird here that seems like elevating from the rest. So I feel like this is the mind. I feel like you can elevate your thoughts like this. I see a brain here, sorry guys, but like this is elevated, you know, from the rest, and so you can find solutions actually. It will be also very useful, like this tree, to ground yourself a little bit, maybe meditate, you know. And yes, and also here I see, like, with these two faces, to me they speak about balance maybe. So Pile 1, as you move forward, maybe you will need to balance, like maybe logic with other things, or, you know, more sticking to facts in your consideration, and also intuitions, you know, balancing like facts and intuition or something like this, because we have like two parts of the brain, you know, like balancing them to find solutions as you move forward. Pile 1. And so, okay, let's move on. And we have... Okay, we also have such a beautiful card. We have awareness. contemplation, non-action, truth, and we were talking about contemplation. So here I feel like with this card, pile 1, awareness. So this card highlights again the importance of being fully present, because when we worry too much about the future or about the past, maybe our intuition is clouded. So non-action invites you to maybe stand still for a while, being fully present, in the here and now, and conscious of your surroundings and your inner state. So as you navigate the changes ahead, stay mindful and aware of the opportunities and the signs of the universe, with the openness card we saw in the beginning and the trust. So, and the answers coming towards you. So maybe you want to stay open, and read the signs that are coming your way in the upcoming period. This, you will receive the answers that will allow you to move forward, but they also may come from within, as I was saying. I see you entering a period of increased awareness, pile 1, that will help you make informed decisions and stay aligned with your true path. So you can trust, also your own intuition, your own truth, to emerge during this time. And we have the card completion, and see how all these statues are broken, pile 1. I feel that we had also the card new beginning, you remember? And so I feel like this card signifies the end of a significant phase in your life. And now I'm looking for that card again with the card New Beginnings. This could be the culmination of a project, a relationship, or also just a particular period of personal growth. And maybe there will be some things, that will crumble down. Like, this is giving me also the word vibe, this solution. You are coming through circle. We also have a circle here, like completion, and you will be ready to look forward after this period. After completion, there is a new beginning for you. So this completion will pave the way for a new beginning and fresh opportunities. This can also be a moment actually for you maybe to celebrate some achievements, because we also had the friendship, which was giving me also celebration vibes, maybe celebrating something, a milestone, the completion of something, or maybe even if there was something that went wrong. We had also the wrong card in the beginning, like here the statues are broken and they are not completed, you see it, but I see like whatever, no matter what went wrong, you are closing a circle now and you are starting anew. So maybe, and even with the statues that have not been completed, maybe you are not finished something. This is also giving me this kind of vibe, but it doesn't matter. So you are ready to start anew, and especially if something didn't work, pile 1, you are ready to start a new cycle here. And maybe you will do it better this time, who knows. But give you a pat on the back, and just move forward. So it's time to look forward, pile 1. There are fresh opportunities coming for you. So, pile 1, last thing I want to do for you is pulling some tarot cards and see what's the next big change coming for you using some tarot. Okay. Okay, pile 1, we have the King of Pentacles. So definitely this has to do with, like I was saying in the beginning, the next big change for you involves some stepping into a role of responsibility, maybe a leadership in your path, and particularly it can be in your career or even financial life with this card. And this card indicates also that you have the skills, pile 1, needed to achieve your goals and create also a secure foundation for your future, whether it's financial or maybe in your relationships. And pile 1, we have death. And see, I want to put it here, right next to new beginnings and under completion, because with the death card, this is further confirmation that there is something ending in your life at the moment, a transformation, an old chapter. You remember, you chose the little book. So an old chapter of your life coming to an end and making way for new beginnings. So it's time for you to embrace this change, pile one, because I feel like this is essential for your own growth and evolution. You see how many things are growing here. And so let go of what no longer serves you and welcome the opportunities that lie ahead. Stay open. I also want to grab this card. Let's see, the Three of Cups, pile one. So again, this aspect of friendship and celebration and connection. So as you go through these changes, you'll find joy and support in your social circle, whether it is through friends or new connections also that will play a significant role during this period. Also remember that during endings, and maybe difficult times, you can always count on the support of your close relationships, So, part one, I feel like also social interactions, as I was saying, will play a role in the positive changes that are ahead. So don't hesitate to connect with other people during this time. Also your relationships, they can elevate also your personal growth and achievements during this time. Maybe even your financial situation, maybe reach out to some people, or close friends for support. And look, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is a card of support, pile one. So I feel like there is generosity here, giving and receiving during this time. So you may find yourself in a position, whether it's you who, you are helping others, or you might receive support for someone else. So you are encouraged to maintain your balance between giving and receiving during this time, pile one. Ensuring also that whatever actions are fair during this time and balanced. So, but I feel like there is help coming for you, pile one. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. Actually, I see that there may be feelings of restriction, limitation for you, pile one, as you move forward. You might also feel trapped or uncertain about the changes happening in your life. Remember that these limitations, by the way, can be overcome by shifting your perspective, like we were saying in the beginning, and believing also in your ability to overcome these obstacles, pile one. So you can free yourself for any mental constraints here just by shifting your perspective. And we have the High Priestess, pile one. So again, more of about this message, listen to your intuition during this time. You may find the answers within. It's very important to trust your intuition as you navigate this period of change. Maybe pay attention to the subtle signs, the synchronicities, your inner voice also, and the signs around you, because I feel like your inner guidance, will help you make the right decisions during this time, and also stay aligned with your true path. We have truth here, and awareness. Also, this card is speaking to me, is related, of speaking of intuition, and knowing what is right for yourself. I feel like, and also remember we had self-inquiry here, so reflection. I feel like you can find a lot of answers within in the next period, pile one, in the upcoming weeks. Normally I set a time frame of from 1 to 3 months for these readings, but I will try to do them quite often if you do like them, and so to do more updates in the future. And finally, pile one, we have the Six of Wands. Everything will be okay, pile one, as you move forward. This is a card of success and talking about growth. So just see how we have many flowers blossoming in this card. Everything will be okay. And with the Caduceus also here, there is healing. And this is also a card of harmony. Harmony in your relationships, harmony in love. So everything will be fine if you are asking or inquiring about maybe a partnership. This is a card of victory and recognition. If you are inquiring about your career or finances, everything will be fine, pile one. So as you embrace these changes and move forward, you will achieve a significant success or victory. This could be in your personal or professional life, and I feel like it will bring you the recognition and validation you deserve and you seek. So celebrate your accomplishments, Paiwan, and continue to strive for excellence in your life, in your path, in your journey, because there is success ahead. Everything will be fine. So I totally see how you will undergo a major change and transformation here, but I also see that everything will be fine in the end, Paiwan. So you will be supported. You will just stay mindful, and remember, to keep a positive outlook, to listen to yourself. You will make the right decisions, Paiwan, and this will lead you to a victorious ending, which is actually not an ending, a new beginning, a victorious outcome, let's say. So, Paiwan, this is what I have for you, and actually I think this is a very, very, very nice reading for you. What are the next big changes coming for you? And we have also the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So don't, fear not, because I see you moving forward and being naturally an empowered version of yourself, being more confident, being more optimistic, having faith in the future, and trusting whatever you are going through. Okay, Paiwan, so thank you so much also for your support, and don't forget to check my website again for personal readings and to join our community. Also, I look forward to connecting with you soon. Please remember to subscribe so you can you can receive notifications when I release also new readings, and you can remain updated, So I really, really appreciate your support, and it really means a lot. If you've been watching for all this time, please don't forget to support. It really means a lot for me, and also encourages me to do more readings for the channel. So I really hope to see you soon, Paiwan. Thank you for being here and watching. Bye bye. Hello, Pile 2. If you have chosen this pile, you were attracted either to the Carpe Diem magnet or to your card. We have uncovered change. So it is such a proper card to get in a reading where we investigate what are the next big changes coming for you, right? So, but I want to uncover also the next oracle cards. So you have already some oracle cards pre-shuffled for you, part 2. And then we will delve deeper into your reading using both other oracle cards and also tarot. So let's delve into it, part 2. Let's see what we have here from the same oracle. We have change, healing, chaos, and success. Okay, part 2. So let me tell you that from this card, it's really clear that some big change is ahead for you. And it has a lot to do with healing, I feel, within you. And healing also some sort of pattern maybe in your mind, which can be this chaos, with the butterflies indicating transformation, maybe transmuting some energy in your life. And this transmutation will be so positive for you because it will bring success. So I feel like part 2, no matter this can be also outer circumstances, just something around you which seems a little bit chaotic right now, or maybe in the upcoming weeks, but the changes that you will undergo will ultimately lead to success. And also I feel it will be your time to shine, part 2. So I really feel like no matter what is going on or what will be going on, everything will be just fine for you. So I have many cards for you, part 2. So I just want to
put this aside. I want to keep this one, and I want to uncover the next cards for you. We have potential. Yes, I was telling you, pile 2, that there will be a time ahead for you to really shine and embrace the potential for something new, the potential for transformation, healing, or maybe it has just to do with the potential within you to really shine. And I'm really attracted to these shapes because I saw there is a mountain here, and mountain can stand for our achievements, and also being very grounded. And I'm also drawn, like I see also a mountain here. I feel like you will be very grounded moving on. Pile 2, no matter the chaos around you that makes you feel, maybe a little bit ungrounded now, but there is great potential for you to actually, I feel like, arrive at the top of your mountain, and really the potential for something good is ahead here. It may have to do, with your talents, with a project, with something ahead, but we will delve deeper into it. Reflection. I feel part 2, yes, there will be a change. There is like a whirlwind coming for you of changes, but I feel that a lot of this energy will take place within you. So a lot of this will happen within you as you reflect on the past and possibly find clarity or learn a lesson from the past in order to move forward, or to make some kind of decisions, or just to change maybe some situation or energy here. So not only there will be action, but also a lot of introspection coming for you, part 2. Receive. This is beautiful, and I feel like this is related to love. This can be related to maybe a relationship or a special connection. I feel that is in the cards for you. Part 2, you can be open to receive from someone special. Receiving means also finding the balance between giving and receiving, so, but being in a receptive state also means accepting that you are deserving of love. And I feel like, and I want to turn this one complementary. Yes, there is someone, part 2, and if there isn't already, I feel like there will be very soon. Someone you will have this exchange of energies with an open heart, and there is someone who will do the same with you. So I see you, part 2, being in this space where you will receive and you will allow it, and you will give without conditions. So there is a complementary, and being complementary just means when you're open to receive and when you're able to give is because you can stand strong within yourself. So you are open, to reciprocity here. And you can really build a complementary relationship exchange with someone just because you are so able to, you don't, who you are, but you don't limit yourself. And so I feel like, part 2, you can expect also to receive something very important for you, or something that you deserve, or something you have asked for. And so I would say, remember to ask for what you want to receive, part 2, because in the upcoming weeks I see that you will receive something that you have asked for. Let's continue and clarify with more oracles. And there's already one that stands out. Courage. Courage, part 2. Maybe the courage to stay strong during this period of change is something that will demand your courage, part 2. And I also want to remember to all of you guys that I'm also available on my website for private readings. Should you need a more tailored guidance on your situation, I'm available every day, and I also offer a reading very similar to this one, but personalized. It's called The Next Doors Opening for You, where I analyze relationships, career, personal growth, money, finances, everything. So it's very comprehensive, and I feel like maybe you can be interested in case just you want some personalized guidance, part 2. That's okay. And so The next card I have for you is well-being. Pile 2, no matter what you're going through, this card is telling me a couple of things. So either well-being will be a focus for you as you move forward, so please take care of yourself. But I also feel like you may restore your well-being, especially if you're coming from a period maybe you're feeling stressed. I'm really drawn to like you see this figure, okay, in the grass. Like she seems almost, I would say, relaxed and almost ecstatic, and she's there contemplating, this little star, surrounded by the stars that symbolize healing. And again, butterflies symbolizing transformation, and the full moon. There is some cycle maybe you are completing now, and you may be focusing more on your well-being, especially if, we all go through changes, and maybe you need to take care of yourself as you move forward. Pile 2. And we have psychic abilities right under reflection. How beautiful is that? And we have the color blue also here, really prevailing in this section of your reading. I feel, Pile 2, you may be psychic, or actually, even if you are not, in the sense, maybe you are, there are tarot readers out there. But I feel like this card indicates a couple of things. So either you would be more perceptive as you move forward and more intuitive, and it really ties up into this reflection card, like you will need to really tap into your intuition and your strength moving forward. But I also feel like in the upcoming period, Pile 2, you may be more perceptive to signs and messages coming towards you, and so actually your perceptions may be a little bit heightened, Or maybe for some of you, if you like to, maybe you want to develop your psychic ability, I see you working on that. And we have beauty. So well-being and beauty. I feel like, Pile 2, you may actually receive compliments for your beauty, or this can be just a moment you see like this woman, it doesn't matter your gender, but readings are not gender specific, so either you can be a man. There is something here that has to do with the image, that how you see yourself in the mirror, maybe you will appreciate yourself more, or you will do some changes maybe in your appearance. Maybe you dye your hair blonde, or something. This can also be connected to your well-being, like maybe you will take care of yourself and you will like your appearance, or you will try maybe to improve some aspects of yourself. You're already beautiful, but maybe you will try to change something about your appearance as well, or you feel like maybe in order to feel good, maybe you want to implement some changes also in your physical appearance, Pile 2, and this can be a change coming for you. And we have willpower, and we have also talent. I don't know if you can see it. Yes. Okay, and I'm also drawn to, like, these two images almost seems like, maybe this looks like a dancer to me, and this one as well. So we were talking about potential in the beginning, Pile 2, and I feel like these cards have a lot to do with that. Like, I feel like this will be a moment for you, and this figure almost like she's holding a globe in her hand. This is giving me also 2 of Wands vibe, like you will feel very powerful, like with the Strength card as well. Maybe you will need courage, and you will need to be bold and to express yourself, and with this willpower and talent, there may be a talent you are ready to showcase. Strength also reminds me in the tarot, associated with Leo energy, the Leo zodiac sign, which is really a sign that like shines naturally, and they are very bold and courageous, and they draw a lot of attention. They can be really creative. They can be mesmerizing, they can be artistic and generous. And I feel like, Pile 2, you will tap into your talents even more. If you are a dancer, or for example, you may be a dancer, you may have some creative skills or abilities, maybe or psychic abilities, who knows, maybe you for some of you, maybe you work in the field of beauty, maybe you are a model, maybe you are a dancer or something. There is something connected also to the body here, a message just for some of you, not for everyone. But maybe it can be for some of you just to, taking care of yourself, like going more to the gym, or maybe you will, for some of you, I feel like if you are an artist or a dancer, maybe you will do like an audition or something, and maybe you will showcase your talents, and maybe you will take maybe you will take like a leap of faith from you, or just not a leap of faith, but really because you have the abilities already. So part two, I think you're arriving to the realization that it just takes willpower and strength and courage maybe to showcase your talents in a very significant way in the upcoming period or months. Normally the time frame I set for this reading is 3 months. So I would say part 2, this is really beautiful. In case you don't know SCT Tarot, SCT Tarot is a community of already more than 500 people, 500 subscribers to the community and clients. You may want to check out my website, just in case you are interested to be part of this community that is growing, and I appreciate it so much. I offer personal readings every day, as I was saying. SCT Tarot is a very special place for me. I've created this this platform, so that every client, and I'm going to move forward with your reading now and shuffling some other oracles, every client can have a private personal area where all your readings are stored, all your story, and so that we can grow together and learn from your story and really progress. I'm so grateful to all my clients that have been here for years now, and we are continuing this journey together. So I just wanted to say that part 2. So I'm shuffling now your oracles, and I want to see what comes, what shows up. And also we will use some tarot to wrap up your reading. So we have origin, root, conditioning, and forgiveness. Okay. And we have perspective, clarity, mindset, and logic. And we have patience, perseverance, cycles, divine timing. And I'm also seeing like 2 plus 8 equals 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune again. So it relates to the card change that we saw in the beginning. And I want already, before diving into this, I really want to pull some tarot for you. I think it's interesting what is coming through part 2 in the second part of your reading. Okay. We have the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. 2, 7. 7. We have also 27. I feel part 2, as you move forward, you will need, I think this is really related to the healing cows we saw in the beginning. You really need some perspective, clarity, and logic to cut through the confusion here with the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. I feel like maybe there may be many options presented to you as you move forward. We had the card potential in the beginning, which is telling me that maybe you will have, and reflection, you will have really to reflect, you remember, about something, and be maybe mindful of the choices you will make moving forward. Because I feel like here there will be many choices presented to you at a certain point, part 2, and this is the next big change or opportunity that will be presented to you. And you will be asked really also with this Hermit at the bottom to really do some inner reflection and soul searching and be clear about what you want and what opportunity you want to grab. There is also an element of divine timing involved. I feel like this patience. Maybe you're waiting for something, you're waiting for this change. Maybe you're watching this reading because there is something you're waiting that you want to manifest, maybe, or an opportunity that you want to grab. This is giving me like Three of Wands also energy, like you're looking forward really to some kind of result or opportunity. Maybe there's a decision you need to make, by two, and I see you really cutting through this confusion, and you will need to stop maybe for a moment and be patient with yourself. A cycles also is telling me again, there is a cycle for you. We already saw it in the beginning with the change card, by two, a cycle maybe closing. And we have strength again. I want actually where I have put it now is because we have two lions. We had this courage card. Where I put it? Let's see. We have two lions in your reading, part two. It's definitely courage and strength. There is something that really will demand your strength and resilience and courage and determination, I feel, patience as well, to make some kind of decision and move forward, to really cut with the Ace of Swords through some sort of confusion, or to really be clear and logical about what to do next. Part two, we have the Six of Cups. Yeah, Six of Cups and Origin. This card was giving me Six of Cups vibes. And we have a lot of water. Conditioning, forgiveness. Maybe you will need the strength to forgive someone in the upcoming weeks, part two. I feel like maybe you will go to the root of a situation with someone, really cutting through the confusion or the many perspectives and just... going back to just one, the Six of Swords are really moving forward with more clarity. You will go to the root of something, forgiveness, with the Six of Cups, a lot of water here. Maybe there is something in your past that needs forgiveness. Maybe you need to do this, this act of forgiveness in order to move forward. We have the Knight of Swords. Again, more of this energy of being determined and cutting through any confusion in order to move forward. And I want to, pull more. The Nine of Swords and the Judgment card. The Judgment card also is related to forgiveness. Actually, we have forgiveness here as a keyword, root and origin. We have conditioning with this Nine of Swords. I definitely feel, part two, the next changes coming for you have to do also with maybe diving deeper into your past or some memories and understanding the implications of your past for your future. Like maybe your thoughts and feelings, because there is something about the thoughts here that you have experienced. This can also be like tending to your inner child, And I feel like finally you will be moving away from stress. We had the Six of Swords at the bottom, and you will be empowered, part two, with the Magician. When you delve into transmuting something from your past, and actually it will be your moment to shine with the Magician here, and like embracing self-confidence. With the Knight of Swords, there can also be an element of finally like speaking your truth, or like I feel like part two with the Judgment and Six of Cups, there will be a moment of reckoning, like of everything that you have learned, and closing maybe a chapter. There can be also a loving connection here, part two. Maybe you're waiting to reconnect with someone, and that's why you are harnessing your strength. But I feel like there can be, with the Judgment card, maybe you would be reconnecting with someone if it is something you're looking forward to, or this can just be releasing past energies. the root conditioning. Maybe you are releasing some part of your conditioning, or there are some emotions here coming to the surface with all this water you see. And this person really seems like digging deep, like when you are on the beach, when you used, we were children, and maybe you used to dig like a hole on the beach, to find water, even though the sea is very, very near. You're in close proximity to the water, but we just enjoyed, I don't know if you did it as a child, to dig holes in the sand. And this person is digging, almost like going to the root of something, and maybe you will release something part two. Maybe some underlying pain or stress here with the Nine of Swords. And yes, I also feel with the Nine of Swords that maybe what you need to release is actually the worry with the Judgment and the Nine of Swords. And releasing part two, I feel like you will be releasing maybe some kind of worry. Maybe you worry about something that happened to you, and you need to be strong, or stop worrying about the opinions of others, or just changing your perspective, just to be more happy and fulfilled as you move forward. So I feel like something that can change for you, part two, is where you decide actually to focus your energy. And with the Knight of Swords, I also feel like there is great determination here to move forward from the past. Because it doesn't have to be bad, but it just see here that there is like an acceleration of movement here, and maybe you want to move forward with your plans, and so you need to release something, and you are really part two, you will be realizing how powerful you are, again with the Magician here and the Knight of Swords. Sometimes it's also Knight of Swords and Judgment are both connected to judgment and like criticism. So maybe it's your inner criticism. Maybe you criticize yourself too much, and maybe you will release this. Or maybe there are people around you, and you will maybe release these people and just set other standards for yourself by two. And again, with the Judgment card, yes. But two, I feel like the big change, this is a card of change, it is actually connected to releasing, energies, but also awakening, realizations, I feel like there is a message that has to do with truth here, like cutting through confusion and worry here, pile two, and you are moving towards releasing maybe negative thoughts, either, towards yourself, or maybe the judgments of other people, or judgments you have towards other people. But I feel like pile two, the next big change coming for you is just a very deep awakening here, or realization. This is a card about, evolution and growth, and also healing, and also completion and change. So I feel like with the Nine of Swords and the Judgment, you are releasing some kind of maybe negativity that pertains to your past, or just to maybe tap into the truth of your past to understand where you're going and where you are at the present, and then what is the next step you want to take. They may have to do, with gathering the courage and strength to really go through this process and gain a new perspective, dig into the origin of something in order to embrace the new cycle that is coming in divine timing. Because I feel like this is also reminds me a bit of the Star card, like there is something maybe that you will be healing part two. Yes, definitely. And let me see what we have here. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune again at the bottom of your deck, pile two. So definitely a cycle which is the wheel is turning for you, pile two. It's so appropriate in this reading. So you have the strength, pile two, to move forward. And to implement the changes that you want to see. Another thing with the strength card is just talking me is not only strength, it's also confidence, you know. As we said before, I feel like you are mastering yourself by doing this. Is the big change coming for you. You are also learning to really trust yourself. And we had the card reflection also in the beginning, like trusting your instincts, because we have two lions here. They speak about instincts, you know. And having a lot of understanding and compassion towards yourself. And actually I see part two that you may be also raising your vibration as you move forward, and really be there is also an element of communication here, so maybe communicating, paying more attention to communication with other people, so that actually you know, keep your balance. You're really looking, you know, paying attention to how this energy is exchanged between you and other people, in order to just focus on higher vibrational, you know, words here or thoughts. Or if it's not with other people, it can be just within yourself. So I feel like you are transmuting this part two, and this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching this. Please remember to like, comment, or subscribe and support my channel. Please, it's very important for me. So if you've been watching this until now, please stop for a moment and just push that button, you know, and like this video, and or subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when I release new readings part two. It's been my pleasure to read for you. Hope to see you soon in the next reading. Bye bye. Hello, pile 3. So welcome to your reading. If you're here, you have chosen the moon stamp. Yes, and the card for you was opportunity, and that's so appropriate, like we said. So there are two moons here. So definitely the moon, you know, represents cycles and changes, pile 3. So I feel like there is some kind of opportunity that will manifest for you in the near future. And I want to uncover also the next oracle card for you. We have patience. So as you can see, we have some oracle cards that have been pre-shuffled here. But as we move forward, I will shuffle more cards for you, both oracles and tarot. Let me adjust the camera a little bit, and that's okay. So we have both oracles and tarot as we move forward. And I will actually pull 2 layers of cards in this reading. So I feel like there is an opportunity coming for you, pile 2, and this is the introduction to your reading, but maybe you will need some patience. And this was a theme also. I'm going to put this aside. This was a theme also in pile 2. I remember, like, maybe, you know, it's a matter of divine timing. Like we said also in pile 2, as can be. So I want to turn also your next oracle cards, and we have unplug. So I feel like you will have an opportunity to disconnect for a while from the outside world, the chaotic outside world, pile 3, and maybe just unplug, you know, maybe disconnect also from social media, or maybe just seeking time alone, seeking some peace, you know. We have longing. So you will have an opportunity to finally unplug maybe and relax a bit, especially if you maybe are not, we all need some time alone, you know, maybe are not completely alone, but it's more like maybe the detox, maybe a digital detox, you know, which can be positive sometimes. And longing. And we have accept, and there is a wave here. Maybe it's about accepting the wave of change. And we have number 1. So this is very clear for me, pile 3. You are going to really maybe detox, unplug, which can be literal, like unplugging in the sense of like pulling the plug, and just disconnecting from social media, or just just to recharge a little bit. We know that it can be draining to be always maybe online or interacting with other people, also face to face, And I feel like with this number 1.3, you are going to put yourself first, very simply, okay? With this number 1, you will be number 1 for yourself. I feel like this may not be exactly what you're looking forward with this accept card. Like maybe you will see the need to do it for specific reasons. Like maybe there will be something that will push you to distance yourself or unplug or detox or disconnect for some people, or maybe some environments, or maybe social media, as I was saying. With this longing, actually there are 2 messages coming through. I feel like you may be long for something different, like to put yourself first, for example, to either, I feel like pile 3, this is such okay, I want to channel the message properly, like especially if you've been giving a lot to other people or situations, like you long for some you long for the moment in which you will be able to put yourself first. And I see you doing this, pile 3, in the upcoming weeks. Maybe you've been around other people a lot, and so you are going to put yourself first, finally. And this will allow you in the long run to also have better relationship, or maybe to renew your relationships or the way you connect with other people, just because you will have, recharged. And with this longing, I also feel there is another message coming through, like for some of you, maybe you will disconnect from someone, and this can be also love related, or just it can have to do with your relationships, like, and you will accept maybe some longing that comes from that, like maybe you will see the need to distance yourself from someone, and you may have to accept that maybe you will long for this person for a while, but actually you see like the need to make yourself a priority during this time. So I want to pull some more oracles, pile 3. And just in case you don't know Etsy Tarot, you have to know that we are a community of more than 500 people now, or more than 500 subscribers and clients in my website, and so you may want to check it out. I offer personal readings every day, and I'm really so grateful for my clients and my subscribers, because we are relatively new, as a community. It's still small and it's growing, but there are so many amazing clients and people who are helping me grow. And if you want to check it out and be part of my community, I will be so grateful, and I would appreciate it so much, pile 3. Okay. We have fertility, freedom, and home. We also have compassion. And we have spirit guide. How beautiful. And we have boundaries. Okay, pile 3. So I feel like for some of you, I feel like there may be a longing for home for some reason, especially if you have maybe to go somewhere else, just because I see the word here. And so maybe some of you maybe will be traveling, or some of you may be distant from home, or will be in the next months. There may be something around home as well for some of you. Some of you maybe are relocating, or there are some changes around home. Maybe you will have an opportunity to change home, or maybe to buy a new house, With the fertility guide, I feel like by making yourself a priority, pile 3, you will find that you are so able to, you're so well nurtured, like you will be able to nurture yourself. And I feel like also the acorns here are a symbol of change and renewal. So there is an opportunity for renewal ahead, pile 3, and this is one of the big changes coming for you. I feel like you will take steps towards your well-being. And also we have the cards freedom and boundaries. So this reminds me a little bit of the Eight of Swords in the tarot. Yes, I feel like you will be given a key. This can be the key to unlock something within yourself, to unlock maybe a new opportunity. This can be the key of a house. Maybe it's literally, it's not for everybody, but just some of you, maybe you will be given the key to a new house, a new home. I feel like you will find ways, but to really, there is something connected to freedom, like being open. Maybe some of you, you will go to live alone, maybe for the first time, or you will just have the freedom. Yeah, and maybe to something connected to your home, actually. You will put yourself first, and this will be your freedom. And with boundaries, I feel this is also connected to number 1, and making yourself a priority. You see how she is surrounded by fire, a ring of fire, which means, I accept no bullshit. I know who I am balanced and fine by being on myself, pile 3, and you will actually be able to find your perfect balance by being by yourself, and you won't accept any disturbance. I feel like you will unplug, with the spirit guide also, I feel like the opportunities and changes coming for you, pile 3, will be divinely orchestrated or guided from above with this card. And with this compassion card, I also feel with compassion and acceptance. I feel like pile 2, you will have so much compassion and self-acceptance for yourself. And this tie up into the sense of well-being that I'm getting from these cards, and fertility. There are so many things you can grow, pile 3, moving forward, I feel. For some of you that you will be attuned also to the words of spirits, maybe, like simply, even if you don't believe in spirits, it just can be, your own intuition. Maybe you will receive messages and signs that will guide you forward. Yes, I want to pull more oracles and cards for you. So we are going to explore now more about the next big changes coming for you. And I want to use this oracle. Okay. And so we have the unknown, void quest calling. With the opportunity card also, I think you are definitely manifesting. You may be on a quest in the sense that with this black, the color black, there is something that you're manifesting from scratch. And it may have to do with the freedom card we saw before. We have completion at the bottom. So definitely looking forward, dissolution, innovation. You're freeing yourself. It can be just from a situation, possibly because you're making yourself a priority. You are your number 1. You're also freeing yourself from a situation that maybe was tying you down, and you're finding yourself sense of freedom. And this can be new for you. the unknown, you know, so you are delving or leaping into the unknown. And this is giving me like the Fool vibe, like the Fool in tarot, you know. And you will just, for this, as I was saying, you are like guided, and maybe spirit guides, you know, are supporting you while you leap into the unknown. We have the Mystic, emotional intelligence, wholeness, and rebirth. Yes, there is some aspect of yourself. 5 + 4, so this is giving me the Hermit vibes. Like there is some aspect of yourself, Pile 3, which will be reborn, but actually this process will lead you to more wholeness. And we have power, confidence, strength, and vitality. We also had this in Pile 2, like we had 2 cards with lions, and you can see here, like in the clouds, there is a face of the muzzle of a lion. And this figure is so flexible, like you have the power really to adapt to any changes that are coming. And you will also find, like, once you step into the unknown, you know, you will be reborn, but you also will find a renewed sense of power and confidence within yourself. So no matter the changes that are coming, these are so positive for you, Pile 3. And also this renewed sense of freedom will give you a sense of confidence and strength. We have structure, yes, foundation, routine, and commitment. Foundation also for me is related to the home. So there is something definitely about a change maybe related to a home or house. And I'm also really drawn to this card because I don't know if you're familiar with Roman ruins or ancient Roman houses, but this to me looks like an impluvium. An impluvium in ancient Roman houses was a pool where the Romans used to collect the water from, you know, the rain, you know, and collect water for future usage, you know. And so this is telling me, Pile 3, that maybe there is something that you have been collecting or building slowly in your life, like a foundation, you know, something that will be useful for you in the future. With the circle here, like, is a completion again, and we have all the 4 fixed signs, you know, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Capricorn here. And I feel like this is giving me also the word vibes. Like you are definitely closing a circle here. You have built a foundation, Pile 3, and you will be moving forward into the unknown, but from a place that you know, from a routine, with a routine that you have already established. You have a foundation for yourself. You don't have to change anything. But from this place of foundation, I feel like you will be finally free, maybe to explore more. Talking, you know, about freedom. And we have the Healer at the bottom with improvement and order. Yes, definitely. I don't think you will move forward chaotically, Pile 3. There is a sense of order and things that are improving as you move forward. So whatever you have on your mind now, this is leading to new beginnings, which will actually make you feel better, whatever the change. So, Pile 3, I want to explore more using tarot now. I also feel for some of you, Pile 3, this sense of strength will just come from your body and maybe feeling better in your body, actually. The 4 of Pentacles. Look at this. I mean, the 4 of Pentacles is a card that has to do with foundation, you know, structure. Is a number 4. And so 4 signs, 4 fixed signs, you know, 4 of Pentacles. We have a lot of 4 here. And 3 of Wands. Yes. So Pile 3, as you move forward, I see you building on this sense of foundation with the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles actually, and the 3 of Wands also, which is looking forward. looking forward because you have already invested something, as I was saying. Maybe there is an investment here. Maybe it has to do with a house. It can be also another aspect of your life. The Four of Pentacles also speaks of possessions. So there is something that has to do with the material life here. The Four of Pentacles is also an attachment. So I feel like there is something, materialistic here. It has to do with maybe a house or your finances, or something that you have achieved, like is your foundation. Maybe a pile 3, as you move forward, you will be saving for a house, because it is also a card about saving. Maybe as you move forward, you will be accumulating more wealth and building in a very structured way. You will be very committed maybe to building a foundation for yourself, also financially. I feel like as you move forward in the upcoming weeks, and normally I set, I don't know if I said it, I set a time frame of 3 months for this reading. As you move forward, maybe you will desire more stability, and maybe you will be saving, as I was saying before, a house, or just to be more free, as we had the card freedom before, to be more free, maybe you're making changes as you desire, and maybe to break your limitation or your own boundaries, which can also be. I feel like you will be seeking security. I feel like there may be a sense of unknown as you move forward, especially if these changes maybe have to do with, maybe for example, you want to buy a house, and so maybe you need to save a lot. To think a lot about how you manage your wealth, if you want to acquire new things. I feel like also with the Three of Wands, there is a sense of anticipation for something moving forward. And so maybe you are saving now or investing, because perhaps maybe you want to look forward to something. Maybe it can be a new journey for you. I also talked about the word. There was a word depicted on one of the cards, and so maybe you are ready to embark on a journey, like also physical, because this is a card about traveling with the unknown. So maybe you will move elsewhere for some of you. But this is just a card of expansion, pile 3. So I feel like you will be expanding, whether there are new opportunities. Remember, we had the card opportunity in the beginning. Yes. So maybe you will be traveling, and maybe you will be just expanding. You will be finding new opportunities. Maybe you will need to move for an opportunity. The expansion can be just in your dreams, or in your intuition, or in your vision. I have the King of Wands. Yes, more wands, pile 3. More determination, more foresight, more planning as you move forward, and more power. Definitely with the King of Wands and the power and the confidence card, I see you, the big change coming for you, pile 3. I see you being more confident and having the strength, okay, also to manifest this Ace of Pentacles. Talking about fertility, I think you may be planting this seed. Actually, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. We had the card fertility in the previous cards, and so you will find the strength to plant this new seed and to begin something new, something tangible in the tangible world. I feel like there will be a lucky beginning for you in the tangible world as you move forward, pile 3. And then we have Justice. We have the Moon. Let me shuffle a little bit. I want the last card for you, pile 3. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So see how, also talking about fertility and the seed, like in this card, everything is growing. Like there are a lot of flowers blossoming. But I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, pile 3, as you move forward, you will need to juggle and manage maybe a lot of responsibility of different aspects of your life. Because the Two of Pentacles is normally means juggling, and balancing with the Justice card various aspects of your life, whether it is to adapt to these changes, or maybe let's say you are moving or you are traveling, so you will need to adjust and maybe adapt as you move towards your goal. So I see you maybe juggling obligations, maybe rescheduling, or just you have maybe to Yes, simply like maybe changing something in your routines. You have the routine here, so maybe just adapt and make it more flexible as you move forward. But as you move forward, you will be actually, I think, very successful and very proud of yourself, and you are very driven. So definitely there is some sort of goal here or finish line you are envisioning, and you want to move towards that, making the appropriate changes. And so you don't fear. Actually, I feel like you may fear, yes, with the moon, you may fear this transition, pile three. You may fear also sometimes, this change is coming for you, this new opportunity, the seed that you are planting, which can be, in the material realm, it can be an investment, it can be something solid. There wasn't much about love coming through in this reading, actually, but I feel like when we had the home, this can definitely for some of you be related to family and also moving maybe together with someone in a new house. Why not? Because this is a new tangible beginning. And also we have a man and a woman here, so it doesn't matter your gender because the cards are not gender specific, but maybe we have two different people here. And also in the Three of Wands, this can be a couple actually, or maybe a friend of yours, and maybe you are starting something new together with someone. So this can be definitely okay. And so with the Justice and the Two of Pentacles, the pile three, the next big changes coming for you have to do with transformation, evolution, but also balance. And so finding a happy balance in your life, or finding the structure, there is something that you will need to adjust, pile three, as you move forward, especially with this card commitment. Also, it can be a commitment to someone, and maybe you will need to juggle something like these changes, maybe with a relationship or these changes with other responsibilities. Yes. Okay, pile three. What else I want to say? Yes, okay, this moon card. Pile three, actually, the moon can relate to fears, but also to your intuition. So I feel like not only you have the confidence and determination to manifest this new tangible beginning, to plant a new seed, but you also have, there's an eye here. I think you also have the vision. And we have birds also in these cards. And this, I think it's a ram. So you have the determination and also the vision, pile three. And this vision means also the intuition. The moon card, I don't know, for some reason here, also this is giving me like, if you can imagine it, you can manifest it vibe, but you need to make adjustments. Pile three, I also feel like moving forward with the Two of Pentacles, you are ready to, you're setting actually the stage to reap the first rewards of something. There is a progression here because we have an ace and then the two. And I feel like moving forward, pile three, as this opportunity manifests for you, you will reap more and more rewards. I also feel with the moon here that you will be more intuitive moving forward, pile three. And actually you may, this is has come up, almost in every pile, like you may be more tuned maybe to your dreams, or maybe you will feel like your intuition is heightened, or like you are more psychic, and this will help you move forward also in the right directions, like maybe you are receiving signs or like psychic visions, visions, or just messages and signs that will help you move forward and find your direction. Okay, so this is what I have for you, pile three. Oh yes, ultimately, remember, I see with the Justice and the Moon, by the way, this is a message that came through also, and we have, yes, how many moons we have in this reading, pile three? This is your reading with so many moons. I think that intuition actually plays a huge part in knowing when to grab the next opportunity coming for you. And with the Justice and the Moon, I also feel like with the Justice, you are actually cutting through, and this was coming through in pile 2 as well. You are cutting through any illusion and just seeking truth and just and having clarity in your thoughts as you move forward. Balance is also, justice, like this case, balancing also means, mediating between intuition and rationality. It may be cutting through some fears or maybe some more negative thoughts as you move forward. And you will try also to be very impartial and maybe fair also to yourself and other people, and you will remain objective as you move forward and as you need to make your assessments and also be adaptable as you move forward. But I feel like pile 3, there is definitely an intuitive compass between you, which is both logical and intuitive with the Justice and the Moon. It will be very attuned to your emotions. We have also water here, and the Mystic is definitely half drawn in water. And I feel like emotional intelligence, yes, definitely with all this water here, you see how many pools, and we have also 2 pools here. You will be actually your own pillar of strength, and you will be able to move forward because you are so connected to your emotions that you understand your own needs, pile 3. Yes, okay, I feel like I have wrapped up this reading now. So, pile 3, so I really hope that you enjoyed it, okay? And so, if you're still watching this, please remember to like this reading, okay? Just like, subscribe, comment, because this means so much, and you are supporting my channel, and you are encouraging me to do more of these readings in the future, and you're also helping me improve and just want to do more, so for you. Please also subscribe to be notified when I will release other videos in the future, and so I really hope you enjoy this pile 3. I hope I haven't rambled too much, and actually this was useful in some way. So I really hope to see you soon in the next reading, pile 3. Bye bye.